Welcome, Indie Game Fanatics, to another new series. As some of you know, I did check out the demo for Mirthwood as part of my first look series. I thought it was really well made, and I was very much interested in playing more of the game. I had high hopes that it would be maybe my next addiction as far as Stardew Valley and my time at Sandrock have been, where I've put hundreds of hours into those games and loved every minute of it. And I'm hoping that Mirthwood kind of gives me that same feeling. So what I'm going to be doing here is we're going to be trying another Let's Play series. It's been a while since we've tried one. The last one I tried was the Baldur's Gate 3, and that did not go well. Nobody really seemed interested in it, so we moved on from there. And so what I'm going to try and do here is we're going to do a series, and I'm going to break it down into 30-minute episodes. That way they can come out more often. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. And if we can get pretty far into the game, maybe I can make some additional content videos about the game. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And hope you guys enjoy. So let's dive into Mirthwood. Let me just make sure I've got my notifications on. Okay, hopefully this works. Trying to set a timer so that way I can keep the episode lengths pretty even. Let's go.
Home is not where you're from. It's where you find light when all grows dark. And your story begins in darkness. But tonight, in the cool of the old vineyard, the air is still, offering you a moment to reflect on your past.
Okay. Name, male, skin tone, average, height, average, size. You turn your character, not really. The George. I'm thinking here the George or Windblown. I'm assuming we'll be wearing a hat or a helmet half the time, so I don't think the hairstyle is going to matter too much to me. So we'll just go with the George. Brown hair. Get ourselves a nice... I don't know if it's a nice touch or not to have the hair and the beard separately colored. But... got our beard. Eye type. Okay. Origin. Center of the continent and a land of conquest. Here nobles and lords squabble over favor and feats. You are assertive. Plains and pastures stretch across, making it home to many farming families and tradesmen. The great desert intertwined with inspired mountains compose of land, a home to the continent's hardiest craftsmen. The golden forest of Sur are home to a small but ancient line of elves, the last of their kind who remain on the continent. Valora, home to a solitary woodland-loving people, the ancient forests of Valora lie encircled by the White Mountains and the sea. I think I want to be agreeable. I do really want to get into the whole farming aspect of the game. So I think that's where a lot of our time will be spent. So I'm going to go ahead. Or do I want to do crafting? Be more of like a craftsman. I always have such a hard time with character setup when there's this many choices. You know what? First time play, we'll do the farming. Once we learn the whole crafting system, then maybe we'll have another character be a craftsman in the future. But we'll start with a farmer style character. Alright. A royal and extravagant luxury can quickly become one of the... On you, clothing is more potent, your crops grow more slowly. Energy is less of a worry for you, you are socially unpolished. Yes, I am a peasant. Profession. I am going to be a farmer. Criminal, my coins are worth good. My goods are worth more coin. It's harder to make friends. No, it's already hard enough to make friends. So yeah, I'll just make myself prone to hunger. There's finish. Accept.
Now, where's Asher gone off to?
It's a bit different than I remember the demo being. Apple, the original fast food in classic red. Alright, that's pretty funny. For you. Yeah, I've not seen your brother, so don't ask. I've got a brother. Anything else worth looting? Oh, there's a chest down here. Hey. Look at that, we already got a hat. I feel encouraged to explore now that I've got this hat. Good evening. Oh, it's a hedge maze. I don't think there's any reason to do it, though. I don't see anything in the middle. Ah, shift to sprint. Uh-oh.
Ah, there he is.
Ah. Found you. Ah, finally you've arrived. Alright, this is amusing for a very specific reason. Let me see if I can pull up why. Here we go.
Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
I love that clip. Done daydreaming, are we? I thought you'd lost your marbles standing there for so long. Regardless, you do remember we're out here gathering ingredients for supper tonight. Father could live off mushrooms if we let him, but Mother will want those herbs from the vineyard. Flavorless, if you ask me. Gather both. You can play the cook tonight. Ah, so we have to gather ginseng and mushrooms. I don't know what ginseng is going to look like, but there's a mushroom. Mushroom. So we're out here to teach us about gathering. I just need some ginseng. I don't know what I'm looking for, though. Well, it seems we're limited on our search area. Maybe I have to go into town? Ah, there we go. It is in town, those purple flowers. Let's be back this way. Aha. There we go. Cook dinner at home. Ah, so this is our home? Nope. Is this our home? Ah, hello, parents. Home at last. The stove beckons. The room is filled with the familiar scent of past dinners. Tonight, the choice is yours. Ooh. You always cook Mother's favorite. Your father can eat whatever. It don't matter. I see you made the right choice. Yep, see. Seems even the wolves are quieter tonight. Maybe they too sense the storm brewing beyond our hills. Or perhaps they're just sated with your cooking. Let's hope our enemies find it as pacifying as those wild beasts. Though a dash of nightshade might ensure it, don't you think? If only peace were as simple as a well-cooked meal. Shall I march into battle wielding a ladle, Mother? Let's set aside our swords and spoons for tonight. Dawn will be upon us sooner than we think. Best we all get some rest. There's much work to be done tomorrow. Sleep in my bed downstairs. Okay. Oh, this is cozy. I like the bearskin rug. That's actually a pretty nice looking bearskin rug. Is this one my bed? Uh-oh.
The embers of war burn. After all these years, it has finally reached your doorstep.
Well, shit.
You must reach the docks.
That was a bit brutal of a scene there. And we... Okay, good. We still have our sword at least. How do we pull it out? I'm not sure. Must tend to your mother. Mahai is relieved to see you unharmed, but do not linger for our sake. Raiders still prowl the shadows. Their numbers may swell at any moment. We shall share words again, I promise you. Now haste, make for safety. Mother is fortunate to be alive, yet her leg is badly hurt. There's a ship in the harbor. If it hasn't sailed yet, you must be on it. I do not suspect the path there will be clear. Father and I will manage here and follow when we can. Go now. Seek out a safer place. It could be important for all of our sakes. Okay. How do I bring out my sword? I should be looking for chests along the way. We got 11 gold and a health elixir. Use tab to equip a weapon from the radial menu. Oh, okay. So you can have multiple weapons equipped. Affiliation comedian. Affiliation nobility. Huh. Interesting. Your clothing has an affiliation with a profession. Well, that guy on him was aloe leaf. Ah. I don't need to use it yet. Come upon a group of guards wearing disheveled. They explained that the bound man Thorn abandoned his post at the village bridge during the raid, leaving it unguarded. Thorn admits leaving his post not out of fear, but to intercept a rogue group aiming to poison the village's water supply. His absence allowed the attackers unhindered access to the village, resulting in significant loss of life. Considering my character, I should probably just leave the matter alone. But he also caused a lot of people to die. Goodbye. Oops. Oops. My morality's gone down. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Better helmet. It's affiliated with what? Nothing. Attack lands, land of parry. Time your block just to attack lands. The one thing I know about the game is the combat's fairly simplistic, which that doesn't really bother me too much, because let's be honest, most games of this type have fairly simplistic combat. It's not really the main focus of the game. But as long as there are ways in which the combat can become challenging, you can typically flee from enemy encounters. Okay. I'm not trying to fight you, soldier. I'm trying to kill the raider. Oh my god, the soldier keeps getting in the way. Alright, I'm taking a lot of damage to help him. I didn't want to kill you, soldier. That's why I kept doing that. Oh my god. That was a bad idea. Go below deck. Okay.
Alas, all good things must end. It came to pass that bitter conflict and ceaseless war engulfed the continent. Those who dared to brave the sea fled. You were there. This is where your journey begins.
To the free lands. So the demo had just the, like, fleeing part, but it didn't have the, rest of this. Gotta grab all the foods, because now we're gonna have our hunger bar going down.
The man beckons you, and though you've never met, murmurs your name. Welcome to the free lands, he says with a crooked-toothed grin. Someone's been waiting for you, almost as though they foresaw your arrival. I know not who he is. He gestures towards the steed. Ride west. Bring this horse to the stranger. The road will take you where you need to be.
Okay. What is that? I'll go back and visit that shrine. The music is good. Hello, stranger. Welcome, weary traveler. The stranger lifts his head, eyes shrouded beneath his hood. And the mask. Your journey has been long, and I imagine you're full of questions. First, you must rest, for you have carried the weight of many miles. This land, it belonged to someone I once knew. Take care of it. You'll find that some things make more sense in time. For now, watch, listen, and settle in. We'll likely cross paths again. Until then, keep your eyes open. You carry a luck few can claim. Okay. Investigate the property. Objectives are sometimes marked on the map. And it's a good sized map too, guys. Like, it's a decent sized world map. My friend, enclosed is the deed to the land beneath your feet. Though the property is old and has long been neglected, it deserves better than to remain idle. When time permits, meet me at the Hazy Hag Tavern. You'll find it south of here in the town of Bright Oak. Okay, so we need wood and stone to repair the building. What do we got inside? Alara, my thoughts remain tethered to you and to the decisions that have led us here. Once again, the seasons have turned, yet the shadow remains unlifted. I long for the days when the light of your spirit was undimmed. I turn my attention now to a new task. I mean, okay. Alright, so the game wants me to sleep in the bed.
After a night of troubled sleep, your thoughts dwell upon your distant kin and the peculiar hooded figure.
Alright, so we got...
fear and wonder churns in your stomach. Where do you find yourself now? And the stranger? They wish to meet at the Hazy Hag.
Alright, so open quest is to beat the stranger at the Hazy Hag. Prologue, fight from home, and strange delivery are ones we've completed. There's quests, contracts, notes, and books. So lots of things to read. The skill system is something that I am very much interested in. It's done through cards, skill cards. I'm not quite sure exactly how it works yet, but I did recall checking this out in the demo and finding that, like, hey, this looks really cool. So the idea is that as you level up these skills, these 6 skills, you can get cards and use them as, like, bonuses to those skills. The skills as you progress alone are not too big of a deal, but once they pile up, they can be pretty good. Alright. So what I want to do... Path mode, refund, rotate, right? Okay. So we need to meet with the stranger. Use the workbench to craft items for your farm. From the workbench you can craft stations, structures, decor, and storage containers. Use tab or I to place the crafted items. So the first thing we'll want is tools. I'm wondering if there are things that I can just craft from my character. Because I don't see them in here. So, inventory. My morality is slightly to the bad. My renown's pretty low. How do I get tools? Alright, well, it looks like we need to go to the Hasty Hag. So we'll do that first. Let's say it's south, so it's down here. You got the mini-map in the bottom right corner. Like some mushrooms along the way. Okay, we're in Bright Oak. Relationships. Your interactions with NPCs will affect their feelings of friendship and romance towards you. When in range of an NPC, an icon will appear at the bottom of the screen. Click this to learn more about that NPC. Every NPC has a unique personality and enjoys different topics and gifts. Uncovering traits can be a helpful way to get to know an NPC. So Graham is in an angry mood. He's a hunter or noble. Acquaintance, romance, cold. Traits, he's boorish. Lovely. Mood anxious, social. Hey, you're social. Say hi to me. It's in your face before. Are you new? Here to stay? I do hope you'll say yes. Oh, say, would you be so kind as to help me with the tasks? A few ingredients for a special elixir: honey, chamomile, and elderberries. To be exact, if you can gather these for me, I'll gladly share the recipe for you in return. Okay. What's this board do? The fall of Medville Meadery? Alright. The bog and the briar, that's not where we're looking for. Or is it? Looks like they are in the back of this place. Which I thought they called it the Hazy Hag. This is the bog and the briar. Ah, fresh face, unless my eyes deceive me. Welcome to the Bog and the Briar. The name's Clifford, but you can call me Cliff Flamebeard. Leastwise, that's what most folk do, while Big Red is what they call me, regrettably. Oop. What the... Alright, I might not be able to do it this way. The timer likes to play TikTok videos when it's done as ads. That's a terrible app. Alright. Alright, so we are going to leave off this first episode here, guys. We set up our character, seen our home, and headed into Bright Oak. And we're now chatting with the tavern innkeeper. Join us next time for the continuing adventures in Mirthwood. Have a fantastic day.